And now we have Daniel Kowalski.
Yeah, that's me. And
Hi, I'm Dan Kowalski. I'm the director of the Herman Center at Heritage. So Heritage put out a special report earlier this month on Reconciliation 3.0. The president of the foundation has been a big fan of using reconciliation for reform. He's been on this for months now. And so we put out a special report recently with a number of ideas that could be used to reduce the deficit, provide pay-fors for this kind of effort, and even some things related to healthcare. For example, we're all about having premium tax credits be handed into an HSA so that people have the freedom to be able to buy what they can. We'd pair that with getting rid of silver loading. Right now, insurers are profiting off silver loading. We should reform the system. Other things we say you should do is you should have if you find savings by shopping through a robust price transparency regime, as a consumer, you should be able to get a cut of those savings. You can't get that right now. Right now it goes to the insurer gets hit on their medical loss ratio, and if it does happen to make its way to the enrollee, they get taxed on it. That's a crazy system. We should change that kind of thing. So other things we had in our special report first I'll say this. We think you don't need to reconcile a whole bunch of committees. We think you can get a decent reconciliation bill by just 4 committees in each chamber. Our position is that you should get reconciliation done before the August recess. You need to get all these things done now. And you reconcile ag, energy and commerce, financial services, and ways and means in the House, you can have a decent bill. In the Senate, that'd be ag, banking, health, and finance. So how are we going to do these savings? We'd come up with $1.5 trillion. Part of it is by, a big part of it is by ending Federal Reserve interest payments on bank reserves. Right now, the Federal Reserve pays banks for putting money idly, doing nothing. We pay a competitive interest rate, and that actually attracts reserves from foreign banks. A good chunk of the money goes overseas. The Federal Reserve, the entity that prints money, does not run a profit, in part because of the interest that they're paying on reserves. So we have a new Fed chairman who says he cares about the balance sheet growth. The balance sheet grew at the same time that we were paying these reserves. Let's change that policy. Right now, the interest that we'd be expected to pay over the next 10 years is $1 trillion. We think you should do more about the work-capable, low-income adults, the 138% and below poverty on Obamacare. The Democrats had every state is in or every state is out on Obamacare. Let states choose. Let states choose who they want to put into Obamacare, who they want to cover in the Medicaid population. There's several $100 billion of savings by allowing states to do something like what Arkansas does now. We'd enhance the anti-fraud provisions of SNAP. You have categorical eligibility. You get a brochure regarding TANF. You may be eligible for food stamps. But you might have $1 million in the bank and you're on hard times temporarily. So we say you should have to have some sustained hardship before you're able to get food stamps. Simple thing. Remittances. If you are here deportable or not authorized to work, why should you be able to send money back home? You're doing something illegal. We think we should stop that. It's not necessarily a big money raiser, but it's something that is good policy that you can do in reconciliation. And it also supports President Trump's recent EO to improve the security of our financial system. And the last thing, and one of the reasons why you need to do reconciliation now, relates to Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood was defunded for 1 year in the One Big Beautiful Bill. That expires on the 4th of July. It's something that needs to be done. It's one of the reasons why we at Heritage say speed is of the essence in getting Reconciliation 3.0 done. It's a time for doing health reform. It's a time for doing things that we may not have an opportunity to do again for a while. And I appreciate the opportunity to present our ideas today, and we support your ideas. Thank you.